So, well, good evening, everyone. So, let me a little bit, brief you about the selection procedure of Indian Coast Guard, how it is different from the SSB, right? Maybe some of you are appearing for the first time. Okay. So,
Yes.
Coast Guard selection procedure different from the Army, Navy, and Air Force. Earlier, it was no CGCat or any written exam. They're used to shortlist you on the basis of your percentage in your graduation. But now things have been changed, and now they are conducting exam like FCAT, CDS, or INET. Right? You guys clear that, and you are in front of me right now, right? And tomorrow going to face PSB. So in SSB, we have a OIR plus PP and DT combined, and then they will announce the result. And in SSB, OIR will be in your booklets, verbal or non-verbal, right? But here things are different, right? Now I'll tell you about the Indian Coast Guard. Okay, in Indian Coast Guard, what they will do, they'll divide it into the PSB and FSB. In PSB, we have a 2 rounds, OIR and PP and DT. OIR, we have an elimination round. In OIR, you won't get any booklet. They'll show you on the screen. Okay, set 1, set 2, set 3, set 4, set 5, set 6, set 7, set 8. Sorry, set 7 only. Set 7 is very important because 20 questions will be there. That those questions are only going to decide your future. Okay, whether you're going to make it or not. And that is very, very important. This comes with the practice. Set 1 will be blood relation or maybe on some series. Set 2 will be some remember or word formation or something like that. Or some English sentence will come the set 3. Or set 1 will be combined like root 64. And A, B, 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 C, like that question will come up. So it will vary from board to board. So some basic general question will come. If you practice from OIR, which I uploaded on the YouTube from my channel, it will be more than enough. I'm not saying you can't go to other channels if you want to go, you wish to go, but I don't recommend that because what they're providing is not the exact content which is coming over there. What I feel from my point, I don't know about whether the people who attended the questions from previous time. And about the mirror image rotation, these are the one of the question, right? You won't get anywhere. So I'll tell you how to solve them also. Okay. So OIR, if you couldn't clear, they'll not let you go for the PPNDT round. Okay. You have to go back home. And if you clear the OIR round, then sit you in the PPDT. And the PPDT difference is that there they will, quantity of candidates will be more there. Right? But in SSB, a bit lower somewhere. But nowadays, they included the Cgcat, then it will be less also, but can't say. So you should be prepared for worst situation. Okay, guys. And when the session starts, make sure one thing will not, touch your hand here and there. Just try to sit like you're really sitting in the that particular, room where you have your discussion about. Because यहाँ से practice करके जाओगे वहाँ मुँह फाड़ना शुरू कर दोगे. पानी पी रहे हो, उठा रहे हो. Don't do that. Just be stiff to that particular place where you are. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to brief you about what we are going to do now. Okay. So I'm going to show you one picture, a hazy picture. Okay, for 30 seconds. You have to observe the picture for 30 seconds. Observe clearly. After that, I'll give you 1 minute to write down the details. It is what you have to write,
Okay.
age, mood, and gender. Age could be anything, whatever you perceive, right? Mood could be negative, positive, or neutral. Positive with a plus, negative with a minus, or with a neutral. You have to indicate that. Everyone, please mute yourself. Nitish?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll give you 1 minute to write down this, what I told you. Then 3 minutes to write down your story. So total, you'll get 4 minutes, 30 seconds to wind up your story. Once I told, please put your pen down means you have to put your pen down. And next part, I will explain you in later stage. Okay. By then, I'm going to show you one sample sheet. Maybe it will help you to understand what I am expecting from you all people. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Your name will be here, roll number, chest number, and batch number. Source is Google. I got this, pick from Google. So as you see, male 26 plus is a positive male character of 26 years of age. It's a person. Person means a P. When you are not able to identify the gender of a person, right? Then 40 is the age. O means neutral. F is a female. 18 is the age. Minus and negative. Okay. Then action of story will come here. You write the action, some one sentence or whatever comes in your mind. Then story, you have to write your story in 100 words or whatever even the same thing. Officer will also brief you. So go as per officer because every board have different kind of things they come up with. They say you all different things. So pay attention to the officer. It's not like the मैंने बोल दिया तो मान लिया उस चीज को. Go there and I'm just giving you a little bit brief. So I did देता हूँ मैं इस चीज के ऊपर ना. Okay. Everyone, please put your pen down. Everyone, do it, please. Stop writing. I'm giving you 20 seconds. Okay, immediately go through your story. Vibhor, please put your pen down.
Yeah.
Everyone, please go through your story. I'm giving 20 seconds. Do it fast. Okay, everyone, please stop it. Everyone. Nitish, you're not supposed to write. Everyone. वो पेपर लो साइड में रख दो या फाड़ दो, do whatever, just keep aside. You're not supposed to see on that. पीछे रख दो उसको, not in front of you also. पेपर में रखा है, close it or keep some other way. Don't do that. Be honest to yourself. Okay, everyone.
Okay, sir.
कर दिया सबने? Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. अगर मैंने पकड़ा तो that will be problem for you. ठीक है? Don't force me to do the things which I really don't want to do. Okay. So now one by one, everyone have to narrate their story. Okay. After narration, once the last person was done with his story, you have to start discussion. Okay. After discussion, after some time, you have to come to the common consensus. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Okay. Good. Okay, gentlemen. So now you have to narrate your story one by one. Okay, don't try to take more than 50 seconds or max 1 minute. Okay. So after that, once the last person done with his story or narration, you have to start your discussion. Okay. Kumar Abhishek, where is your book, that notebook?
Sir, it is here.
Okay, good, fine. Let it be there. Okay. So when the last person is done, you have to start discussion. And after discussion, you have to come to common consensus or the group objective. Okay, one common group story. And you have to select a leader who will narrate the group story. I think all you know about the SPP entity, right? Anyone who is new in this, who don't know? Okay, so just now you get to know today, no problem. Okay, so I'm calling name one by one. So you have to remember your call sign. As per that, you have to come up with your story and listen to everyone's story very carefully. Seriously, I'm telling you. Okay, because this people here in this group, 16 people are there. So it's very tough for you to come to any group consensus or objective. Okay, so Vibhor will be one. Okay, then second will be Rahul Kumar. Then third will be Ganesh Jadhav. Fourth will be Raghav Avasthi. 5 will be Rohit Sharma. 6th will be Prithviraj Bharti. 7 will be Sujit Gaikwad. 8 will be Dheeraj. 9 will be Piyush. 10 will be Mayank. 11 will be Janmay. And 12 will be Mr. Nehra. 13 will be Nitish. 14 will be Kumar Abhishek. 15 will be Varun Rishi. You want me to repeat again? Vibhor 1, Rahul 2, Ganesh 3, Raghav 4, Rohit 5, Prithvi 6, Sujit 7, Dheeraj 8, Piyush 9, Mayank 10, Janmay 11, Mr. Nehra 12, then Nitish Kumar 13, Kumar Abhishek 14, Varun Rishi 15. All clear? Okay, remember that call sign. Okay, now we'll start with the Vibhor. Please start your narration.
Yeah, so hello everyone. I perceived two characters from the picture, one being a male and another being a female. So the male I observed is in a positive mood and the female being in a negative mood. So the action of my story is that a mother discussing with his son about the basic about the daily activities. So Suresh is a 30-year-old guy who works in a corporate, working 9 hours a day. So it is quite tough for him to spend time with his mother. So since his father has been expired, so the grandmother, so his mother is not able to cope up with the daily activities. So like going to the washroom and all that. So what Suresh does is, so he hires a full-time maid in his house that can help her mother in the daily based activities. And so he hires a maid, and the maid completes all the job in the absence of Suresh. So he with the help of his maid were able to make his mother happy. Thank you.
Gentlemen, the picture which is shown to us, I have perceived two characters. One is male and another is female. And the main character is my story is male, which is 26 years old and in positive mood. And the action of my story is helping poor person. Ramu is a social worker who is hardworking, dedicated, working for NGO Desha. One day he saw an old woman living near the street, and after seeing her precarious condition, he called his colleagues and think about the helping of that poor old woman. And after searching some old age houses, he arranged a better condition for her and provide medical and food and other shelter, which is for good for her survival. And after so this in this way he ensured that no old person live without their families. Thank you.
Good evening, friends. From the picture I have posted, there are two characters. One is male and another is female. Female age around 52, in neutral mode, in negative mode, and a male is in a neutral mode, age around 28. The action of my story is convincing mother to get and make her feel comfortable while away for on a duty. So Rajnikant, working as a geological surveyor in government office as a geological survey. For a duty, he supposed to go to a different kind of terrain to use and study and learn about the various types of geological material. One day, he get to know that his mother feels very lonely because of his job, because there are only two members in their family. So he was whenever he's getting time, he used to call his mother and make her feel comfortable. And one day when he got a holiday, he went to see his mother and to give her a surprise. He was able to give her a good surprise, and she was also cry and felt little sad and angry on him too. And he was also able to give one precious stone of his study, which he wasn't studying on. So in that way, he was able to convince his mother.
Hello friends, from the picture I have perceived two characters, one male 22 years positive mood, one female 50 years positive mood. The action of my story is leaving college placement. Ram lives in Delhi. He did his BTech from IIT Delhi and got a placement in Dubai, but he decided to leave that placement because he wanted to take care of his mother. His mother was sad when she heard this news, but Ram was a hard-working man. He opened his own IT company, worked day and night, and is now among the top 100 entrepreneurs of India, and proved that self-confidence is the most lethal weapon in this world. Thank you.
So friends, from picture, I perceive two characters, one male age 25 to 26, one female age 50 to 55, and they are in a positive mood. My story. Ramesh was an orphan child and studied in the government schools and colleges and become a great businessman. While returning, while returning back to the home, he saw a old age house where the condition of the old citizens was not so good. He was deeply touched by the sorrows they have faced. He arranged some funds and replaced the broken furnitures. Along with this, he hired some teachers for the PT and yoga exercises for there. And he also simultaneously organized the weekly trips for them. He recruited some members. He recruited some people so that they can take care of the the mental condition of theirs. Along with this, he also organized the seminars in which it was taught that how to respect the old people and not to let them go to the old age houses. And by doing it, so he also took care of the proper food that were serving to them. And at last the condition of the old age people were improved up to some extent.
In the picture, I perceived one male and one female character, out of which one is in positive and other is in negative mood. One is of age 21 years old, and second, the female character is of 65 years age. The action of my story is convincing parents for his own career choice. Prashant is a BCom graduate from College of Commerce, Arts and Science, Patna. His parents wanted him to join the father's business and help him in it. But he wanted to join Indian Air Force as an officer. So he made a routine accordingly and was already helping his father in his father's business. So after making the routine, he followed it thoroughly. And whenever he got time in his office, in his father's office, he started covering his syllabus and started preparing for the serious examination. He took help from YouTube. He revised all his syllabus and covered the previous year papers. And after revising the syllabus, he took the exam and cleared the serious examination. Knowing after clearing serious examination, his grandmother was upset as she was against his joining the forces, but
Next.
he convinced him.
Hi friends. According to this figure, I have observed that the mode of the photos is positive, and there are two characters in the photos. One is male and another is female. Male is of 35 to 40-year-old, and female is 70 to 75-year. The relationship between both are mother and daughter, son, and his son the army officer, and he came to his house after holidays, and he have spent a lot of time on holidays with her mother, and but due to some urgent work, he have to go back to his to the office before completing the holidays. That's why her mother is upset while he is going, and he is trying to understand her mother. That is the last moment I have observed. That's it.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, Sujit, please proceed.
From the picture, I perceive that there are two characters. One is 70 years old woman and another is 40 years old man or son. Old woman's name is Mary and her son's name is John. Both are in negative mode. So it was raining heavily, and it was already issued by the meteorological department that there was going to a cyclone taking place. John's younger brother, name is Jay, was going to come to his mother's place, but due to cyclone, he got stuck into the cyclone, and his phone also went switched off. After trying several times by his elder brother John, he didn't receive the phone. So John went out of his house in search of his brother. After going few miles, he saw his brother. He saw his brother's car had a puncture. So he took his brother in his own car and he took him to his house. And next day, they got the car repair done. This was my story. Thank you.
Hello friends. According to the picture shown to us, I perceive two number of characters. One is male and one is female. They both are in positive mood, and my story revolves around the character named Ram. Ram was 26 years old. After completing his LLB and internship, he returned to his home, and he wanted to throw a party. So for that he asked permission from her grandmother. After convincing her, he took help of his family members, and together they organized a party. So it works. He also invited his old friends, and this worked as a few refreshing. And they all went to they and they all started. After that, they all started fresh start to their work. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. As from the picture, I perceive two characters. One is male and other is female. Male is age around 22-year-old and is in a neutral mood, and he's a hero of my story, while the female is age around 60 years old and also in a neutral mood. The action of my story is discussing about future plan to settle in Canada with mother. Ajay, who studies in IIT Delhi, in last year got placed in Microsoft company in America. After placed in Microsoft company in America through cracking a top-notch interview. After that, he went to his mother and tell her about that he gonna be placed. He's placed in a Microsoft company, and so that he had to leave India. After hearing that, mother doesn't fully disagree, but somehow he is the only son left after his father death. But Ajay, who studies his mother emotion and get to know that he had to settle in India. After that, he gets settled in India and got a job in his hometown, Delhi. After persistent hard work, he become a manager. He become assistant manager in his company. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. As per the picture conceived, I have perceived two characters, one male of age 32 years and a female of age 60 years. And the story revolves around the main character, Sachin. Sachin came back from foreign after completing his business studies. He came to his village and saw that the condition of his village, and so he went to meet a female who was a very famous business tycoon. He met with him and planned to start a new business and a factory in the village so that the
Yeah,
Good evening,
who we have
friends.
next? Janmay, do it fast, man.
Yes, good evening, friends. Uh, I, after perceiving the scene, I perceive one male character aged 36 years old in positive mood and one female character around 70 years old in negative mood. Action of my story motivating the lady about her husband's health. So my story goes like this. Suddenly, lady's husband fell down from the stairs. After fell down, the lady called Mr. Mohit, Dr. Mr. Mohit. Uh, After that, doctor came to her home. Uh, After checking her husband's health, uh, he said he will be fine. There is no worry of his health. After that, the woman became happy. And thank you.
From the picture, I perceive two characters, one male, one female. Male is around 25-year-old and in positive mood. Female is around 60-year-old and in negative mood. Action of my story is visiting his mother after a long time. Amit is the hero of my story, and after completing his MBBS degree, he want to visit his mother. She is living in village, so he went there and visited his mother. And at first, his mother was not so happy because he was coming around after 6 or 7 months. But after some time, she get happy, and after that they enjoyed uh, and talked very much. And after that, she they both cooked together food, and after that they watched movie together. And after spending 7 or 8 days there, after that Amit went back to Delhi, and join his job back. Thank you.
Kumar Abhishek, please proceed.
Good morning, friends. Good evening, friends. From the picture shown to me, I perceive two characters. One male aged 30 and one female aged around 60, both in negative mood. Rahul, who works in a multinational company. Rahul works in a multinational company, decides to visit his mother who lives in a village alone. And they both spend their vacation happily. And during the when Rahul tries to convince his mother to accompany him to the town so that they could live there together, but his mother refuses to go, as she says that she is emotionally attached to this house. So Rahul decides that he will stay back in the village, do some small business, and will take care of his mother. Thank you.
Varun, for what are you waiting? Then after Varun, Parun. Varun, unmute yourself. Still we can't hear you. Varun, yeah.
Yes. Good evening to all of you. In this story, there are two characters.
Yes, speak up. एक काम करो, हेडफोन निकालो तो बोलो.
Good evening to all of you. In this story, there are two characters. One is male and second is female. Male name is Ravi, is 26-year-old, and female is about 55 years old. My story is around to his Ravi. Ravi is going to abroad to practice a law degree, and mother is very sad because he is the only son and is not going to abroad. Ravi is very hardworking man, and he's completed to law degree and passing and practice to a law degree, practice to go and going to a abroad to practice a law degree.
Param, start. And Param is the last person. After that, you have to start discussion. Please proceed.
Hello. And lastly, and finally, she mother is very finally she agreed to me and going to
next
abroad. Thank you.
Sir, am I audible? Hello.
Yeah, Param, please proceed.
Good evening, gentlemen. From the picture shown, I perceive in total two characters, one male and female of age group 35 and 60 respectively. My story is neutral. So Justin, a 35-year-old man, used to live with his family, consisting of his mother and father. He was a very carefree and a jolly personality man. But soon after the death of his father, he decided to shift from the old town to a urban area for some good earning and for being earned some good livelihood for his family. But his mother, being a old school and emotional lady, refuses to go to a city. But after some time, he counsels his mother and let her count the merits of the place, the shift. And his mother was very old school and decided not to go to the place. But after that, Justin somehow convinced his mother, and they decided to hold a business in in that area only and earn their livelihood. Thank you.
So friends,
gentlemen,
from
this
picture, it is
I
quite
perceived
visible
number of
that some
factors very
serious
clearly.
concerns were discussing with the old woman. Probably the son
yes,
is discussing a deep
First,
concern.
let's
think both are
decide
in
the
negative
age of the
territory.
character.
Both are in
because
negative
Guys,
because
I
both
will
are
let
in.
you
Wait,
know
first
one
let us
fact
all
about
decide
picture we
the
can see
from
both are the
22
two
years to
characters.
the number of
We
One is male
can say
and
that
female.
male
More
is
of us
important
And
and
they
female
are
is
age of
important.
convincing
25
parents.
for
25 and
that
other is in
particular
65,
Male,
right?
Let's first decide.
let's make a story
So
in which
we
a
can say
grand
that
so
there is a guy
start
who is
with that there
convincing
are
his
two
mother.
We can
characters in
say
the
there's
story,
an old
and
lady.
one being a
So
male
Certainly,
and
listen,
another
gentlemen,
being a
listen.
there
female.
is a scene that
And
mother is upset and the son is trying to
both
convince
are in
her
negative
mother.
mood.
So all of us are,
decide whether
many of us is going on, the
decide whether
son is going
friends,
away,
why
from the
not to
town
make a
and he's
story
convincing his
in
mother.
which some
So we can
old
say that.
people were discussing the concerns they were facing. Let's
So we
discuss
can
the
also
concerns
say
they were
that,
facing.
the son
And
of or mother son relation, and son
okay
is convincing his mother that
there are common
while
concerns
going to
between a mother-son relation, that
town,
may be the son going outside for a job, not giving time for the
he can.
mother,
females are deciding
or
that
Yeah,
the
right.
son
Certainly,
going
from
gentlemen,
the
abroad.
as
females
a
are
So
Piu's
these any
story,
deciding
we
both
concerns
can
are
are
perceive
mother
the
and
theme of
daughter,
the
discussed.
mother and
Piu's
son.
story as
So
the
as Vibhor is
character
saying, and
is
also
of
many of in our
Female in the
story, there is a
negative mood
common
because she
conclusion
was
that
angry at his son.
the
There should be a
male
common
gentlemen.
conclusion.
We
counterpart
have
of our
from
already
picture
decided.
discussion,
going
We
outside.
can also
Is
say
option.
that the son
We should
wanted
now
to do
come to
an
the
MBA
story
from Delhi,
and
while
decide.
his mother was not allowing him to do it initially.
So
So
that
we
comes
can
under the
also say
concerns,
that,
right? So
Same
we can
time,
just
meanwhile,
as soon
mother
as
son
he
not
went
say
outside,
we
very
can frame a story
negative
on it.
mood to we can
well,
Piu's story in which our
Gentlemen,
hero is from the
on
IIT
the
Delhi
outset of the
and
story,
he got a job abroad and
So
so
we
he
Take
can
is
say
a
trying to
rough
that the
convince
story
his
son
and
got
mother.
as many of us
specify
our
from
story
abroad
where
and he
it should
wanted
be
to
like,
go
the
there
male is going
to
outside
study
for a
MBA.
job and convincing his
Certainly,
mother not
gentlemen.
just
to
give a
worry.
rough idea what the story is all
okay,
about.
so the very
So
first thing that is,
I agree with the Ganesh
common
point.
is,
So that
let's
the
make a
son is going
story in
outside for a
which
job,
there is
and
a
his mother is bit worried
relationship
about
between
his
a
mental
boy.
health, and
End
the
of the
mother
story.
is also
Let's
worried
Okay.
about his
first decide the
worried
story.
about
End
his
of the
there are
story.
two
loneliness, like who will
characters.
support her in the absence of the son.
So guys,
So
the
Certainly,
action,
gentlemen,
the
That's
there
right.
is
son
a
That's
want to
son
right.
step
We
out
can
of
say
the
that.
who
home
is trying to
while
convince
his
the mother to
mother
come
was
abroad
against
and
it.
settle there,
So
right?
we can all
But mother,
come to a point.
okay,
Now let's decide
What?
why the son wanted to go outside of his village or home. So I feel that he
So
wanted to
so
study
so,
MBA
so,
to
so
become
for
an
better career,
better opportunities, if we can see, like from
Better career.
outside
we
the
can
India, we
also
can see
say
a good
that because of his
opportunities, and people
obligations
usually
Better
to his
go outside
opportunity
duty
can
India
bring
for
That's why he was
his
going
job,
outside of
we can
home.
say
people
he can
so the people
so
going
that
to
he
the
went outside.
go with Ganesh point
Okay,
that he
much
was
higher
according to me, as
better
most of the
taking
people are
himself
agreeing that that son is
outside
wanted
of
to
his
go abroad,
city.
and he is convincing their mother that
So
we can
it's a good,
compare the
for
parents
better
parents are
opportunity he is
we
going
very
can
outside,
compare
supportive
but we
to
can
the
also
go to
say
abroad
the
that,
city and
opportunity
have a
and the
good
India opportunity. I
life,
think
with
but
job
they
everyone
don't
obligation he is going
hesitate
outside.
to
everyone will
go
agree to
abroad.
go to the abroad instead of staying to the India. I think if we can given a
Certainly,
choice
gentlemen. So
to
mother
settle in India or
parents
to
would be
So we
settle
can say
abroad,
that he
really
wanted
we
allow
to
all
go
his
settle
Abroad
outside.
like
going
Instead
we
of
all agree on settling abroad.
actually Vibhor, your idea is good, but instead of going abroad, we can say that out of state or out of village. We can say that,
Yeah,
or
that's
going
right.
on
Well,
duty
there are good opportunities out of
to
the
make a
state
good
and out of
impact
the
for
state, which
any kind of
they
duty,
they
or he's
they generally
obligation
Ganesh,
towards.
you are right.
So the
After
correct.
getting
I agree
settled
with
there,
Ganesh. So the
First of all,
opportunity
let's
that gives
decide the
progress,
action of the
the
story.
opportunity that gives the progress, the we can agree on that. Yeah.
What would be the action of
the
the
main
story?
concern,
Yeah.
the main thing is, as most of the people are agreeing that the child is going to abroad and he is convincing their mother who is
Yeah,
who is
you are
denying
right.
this particular fact.
not abroad to the other
He
state.
earlier decided that he
So
won't
action
stay
can
abroad.
be
He's going out of the
So we
city
can
for a better
say that
opportunity.
action can be
denying,
convincing
she's just
Killing the
being
parents.
sad or
we will
lonely
conclude that
without
Pretty
a
much clear about
only
the
son.
story. We all have a
The-
common conclusion. So let's conclude the final story and
yeah,
take it.
we can say that denying,
Then the
Let's
instead
move
of
on to
disclosure.
point
denying,
like there
she's
is a
kind of
relation of
sad
mother
that
and
her
son.
son is
There
going
is son
outside
living
for
outside
duty,
or maybe
leaving
get
her.
settle
out
there.
of the
He
home.
called his
We
mother
can
like
say
Gentlemen,
that.
let's decide and put some answers. How
Listen,
our hero convinces his mother.
So guys,
yeah,
We
it's
should
right.
We can
decide
say
how our
that
hero
He
Point
convinces
will
his
like
mother.
try
So
he
to
let's
will
ask
convince
call
his
how
mother.
able
every
convinces
time
his
he
mother,
wants.
the
To marry.
opportunities that he is
every month
getting there.
So
or
Or
on
gentlemen,
the
I think we
occasion.
are
He can
we are
convince
running
his
out of
mother
time
that
here. So
To the
let us move to
conclusion,
the
gentlemen.
conclusion part.
We all have a common
He can
point. So
convince
let's
his mother that they
let's
can form a
go to point like
payroll
let's
month
add
or
more
when there
actions
is a
because I
One
think
common
And let's
point for
decide
all
upon
that.
like
effectively is
we
very
should
less.
Listen,
like we should
one common
decide upon
for
who should nominate the conclusion. Let's decide
Yeah,
upon
we
that.
can we can say that
Okay,
the guy
let's to
got
the
a
point,
job,
like we
got
have
a
met
job,
some
and his
caretaker
job,
to take
because of
care
his
of her
job he
money because
was
she
going out of
Yeah,
town,
Ganesh, I am with
and
you.
because of
Out of
and
town
because
or
of
out
that
of village, we can say for
Okay,
better
okay.
employment opportunity,
Now,
we can say
and
that.
and the
When
son
he
who
will
is
go out
going
of the
outside
station,
somewhere
let's
has
some
his mother
caretaker.
has
is
to do all the
promising their
things
mother that
alone.
he will be,
so
visiting the
so
house
though his
after certain
mother was
time.
happy because
Okay,
of
gentlemen,
Yeah, yeah,
he got
yeah.
job.
please stop it, everyone. Now I'm giving you last 1 minute. Okay, discuss among yourself and do let me know who will be your group leader to narrate the group story. Please start.
Gentlemen, instead of
So
Okay, guys, let's come to that point. Like
saying
the
mother
son is
that
going
he is
out.
visiting
gentlemen,
their
like we can say that
The
the
main
relation being
character is
between the
going to
picture,
Gentlemen,
abroad,
first
city
son and
with
the
we
them.
mother.
connect the dot with.
First of all, who will lead our
Is outside of the state,
Let's
and his
first
mother
connect
is
the
Okay,
trying
dot.
to
without
convince him
wasting
that
time, friends,
he should get a
let's
better
make a
opportunity
story
here.
in
But
which
he
a
explains
child
his
is going
mother that
abroad
there is
and he is,
a good
convincing their
opportunity outside.
mother
That is why
that
he's
he will
moving
be
out of his
returning
state.
after some time.
So
Yes.
we can say that the child got a job. His mother was very happy, but simultaneously she was very sad that because
Yeah,
of his
yeah.
job and his obligation he was
And yeah,
going out of
and
town,
adding to it,
leaving
adding to
Yeah.
his
it, the
mother.
child is
Adding to
convincing the
it,
mother
he
by
decided
giving
to
the
open
proper
his
opportunity.
startup and is now
You
earning
have to
$1
add. He is
million.
convincing the
Also
mother.
to
He
explain
he
the
have to do all the
to
things
explain the
alone.
progress. Also, we explain the progress.
Please stop it. It was a good discussion. It was a very healthy discussion. So please let me know who will your leader going to narrate the group story or give the group consensus. Who is that? Please.
I would
Who would-
nominate Pius.
I nominate Rohit Kasarma.
Okay,
Piyush.
okay.
Okay, so tell me, guys, like who's your leader? Tell me the name first.
Rohit.
Pius, gentlemen.
Rohit
He
sir.
grabs the
Agree, sir.
topic very much, and
Rohit.
he understands this topic and the theory very much easily. So he can
So
conclude
most
very
of us
easily.
are
And
agreeing on Rohit,
so I
so let's
nominate Rohit.
consider Rohit as our group leader. Let's
I
consider him
also
as a
think
group
that
leader.
Rohit Sharma will be a good narrator too. I would
Okay,
Yes.
so
also
it's Rohit, sir.
Okay,
Rohit.
Will be narrator.
all I agree with Rohit.
Right. Yes, sir.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So please, Rohit, you can start the narration and please wind up in
First of
1
all,
minute.
I'm thankful to everyone for giving me such a golden opportunity. So as from the common story, what we have perceived, that there are two characters, one male, age approximately 25 years of age, and one female having the age of 50 plus, and they are all in a very positive mood. So the story is as following. Ramesh was recently graduated and have attained a very good package in the Microsoft and got an opportunity to serve in abroad. But when he told this particular news to his mom was very upset, and she told him not to go abroad because he was the only helping hand for her. But by giving her mom the proper information and telling her the proper opportunities that they are getting in abroad, so he also promised simultaneously that he will be visiting home at a regular interval in a holidays after 6 to 7 months regularly. And along with this, he also recruited a staff so that she can took care of the proper help and proper maintenance to her mom. And he also promised her that he will going to be call at a regular interval so that they can in the contact of her. And by convincing her, both were happy, and they promised happily.
Okay, so all are agree with the story. Anyone who's not agree with the story? Anyone?
I agree, sir.
Okay, so as
We
per
agree, sir.
discussion, as per discussion point of view, everything was good, fine, it's great. But the story which you're making up, some what I find is some psychological issues are there from my point of view. I think you also figured out a little bit in these kind of stories because we'll discuss in the next meeting. We'll arrange next meeting for 15-20 minutes. You want me to arrange that meeting or we'll just wind up? What do you say?
No, we want to discuss, sir.
Let's
Okay.
change the meeting.
Yeah, we can
sir.
discuss, sir. We want to discuss.
Okay, cool. We'll
Yes,
discuss
sir.
some 15 or 10-15 minutes now in next session. So
Yes.
think logically, what story you people end up making up? क्या story बनाई है आपने? इधर तो ठीक है, but title में फंस सकता है, फंसेगा तो not a big deal. But here, not a big issue, right? But you think and try to keep yourself in the place of lady, and then come to some conclusion, consensus, and let's have a discussion in the next meet. Okay, chalo guys, see you there. Love you.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Hello.
Yeah, who's this?
Sir, can you show the picture once again? If you
Yes, I'll show in the next session. Just join from the same link.
Oh.
I'll share the only one-time link in the one group. You have to join from there only. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Great.